Hello, hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do your pick a card reading for today. And this will be messages from the universe for you guys, from your angels, from your guides, from your ancestors. So if that's something that interests you, then stick around. Remember, these are timeless readings, so whenever you found it, it was meant for you. Even if you found it in October or in the winter, spring, summer, doesn't matter. When you found it, it was meant for you, okay? Now, remember, these are general readings, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest, please. Now, if you like what I do, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I upload videos every week, pick a card readings, weekly readings, and also every month I do zodiac readings. So if it interests you, then please subscribe and that will help my channel grow. Thank you so much. Now, today you have three things to choose from. There are three kind of piles, if you will, not big ones, but I will explain why. Okay, so this is number 1, 2, and 3. So there are three kind of crystal ball cards here, which will tell you kind of an answer of a yes and no question. And then there are three moon cards underneath that has a message. So you must feel into which of these images that you feel is connected to you. There might be the timestamps below that you might resonate with, maybe the numbers there. Ask your angels and guides to guide you on this because the messages are from them. So see if you can have their help on picking pile number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time. I'll be back in a moment with number 1. Okay, so removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you pick this beautiful image of the moon, then this is the reading for you. We will save this little message for the end, so I'll put it over here. And also this message will also be at the end of the reading. Because what we're going to do first today is that we're going to pick a tarot pile, or deck rather, to do your reading with, and we're going to do a tarot reading, and we'll see what else we would like to include kind of along the way a little bit kind of we do it at the spur of the moment kind of reading today. Okay, now you have 6 decks to choose from. So the first deck here, I can just show you the image of the deck. It's a kind of a purpley, and that is, I believe, the Tarot de la Nuit, and I believe this is the Earth and Heaven and Earth Tarot with a black like that. And this is the Lisa Parker Familiars deck. That's number 3. This is a Dark Mansion. That's number 4. Number 5 is the Haunted Tarot, the Haunted House. And this is, of course, the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So that's number 6. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Okay, so we're going to use the dice here and figure out which one of these decks will be yours for this reading number 1. Okay, let's do it. Number 6. So you got the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. Okay, so we're going to pull some cards from that. Let's see how, oops, there was too many that popped out. See what we get here, number 1. I feel like that is good shuffling, and then we're going to pull some cards for you. 5 of Potions, which is 5 of Cups. Queen of Presents, which is Queen of Pentacles. The Fool. Okay, and 3 of Candles, which is 3 of Swords. Okay. Interesting. So the first thing that pops into my mind, and this is, of course, just for some of you, maybe not all of you, but I just have to tell you what I see here, okay? It can be that you feel like you have trusted someone and you shouldn't have, and it made you hurt. Okay, just to have that said, that was just something that popped in my head right now. So I just have to say that might be significant for some of you. Now the 5 of Potions is someone who is very sad. Okay, it's the card of crying, of sadness, of kind of letting go. But what it is also is an invitation, because he's looking at all these spilled ones here, but behind him there's 2 full bottles. So it's also an invitation to look at, okay, but what is it that's working right now? What is it that's good in your life right now? Can we focus on that instead of focusing on what's not working? The Queen of Pentacles is a mature woman, someone who is very caring. So there might be a mother figure here. There might actually be a mother issue for some of you here. Whether it be you are the mother, or that you have a mother that you have some sort of disagreement with, or some sort of loss or emotions or longing for a mother figure, kind of. So that might be, I mean, you have to adjust this to where you are and see what resonates with you. Now, they are kind of inviting you to trust a little bit here, to trust in taking a step forward, even though it might feel like this is going to hurt, okay? I feel like this is very much about allowing yourself to feel the hurt, allowing yourself to feel something through, okay? So that might be significant. But let's pull some more cards here, okay? Ace of Presents. So, a gift. The Empress, growth, mature. It can also be the mother figure again. 7 of Needles, standing strong in your own power and also defending yourself. And the Hangman in limbo. Okay, bottom of the deck. 2 of Presents, 2 of Coins, which is balancing. Okay. So something is off balance. It can be, as I said, a relationship with a mother figure, and of course it can be a mother figure as in a mother or an aunt, or someone who is like a mother, or someone who is, it can be a boss even. So you have to take it as it resonates. It can be a friend, or it can be a big sister or big brother, you know, not gender specific as such. But definitely something I feel is off balance, that needs some work, that needs some healing, okay? It's about feeling it through, but remember, okay, what is it that is actually working, okay? Not just focusing on what's not working. So that's an invitation, because they're saying that it is some sort of gift here. So it might be that you are not looking upon this as a gift, but it actually kind of is, okay? Because there is something for you to learn here. There's something for you to feel through. There's something for you to use for something, okay? There's something for you to grow on. The Empress is here, so it's about growth as well. But what they're saying also is to just trust in taking a step, taking a leap of faith, standing tall in your own kind of way of thinking or emotions, or standing tall in your own power, believing in yourself, okay? And it might hurt. It might be that you need to just feel something through and allow that time to feel it through. Now my lamp or candle went out as well. You see that? Something kind of just went out. So it might be that you just need to let it happen, kind of. To be in that space of limbo. To be the hanged man for a little while. To regain that power. To fill in with that strength. So that you can gain that balance a little bit is what I feel. Now, I want to pull some cards for you guys also. I think I will use this deck here. Denise Lynn, the Sacred Forest Oracle. That was kind of what I felt drawn to. So let's see what we can get from angel messages or spirit messages from that. Just shuffle a little bit, and then we will pull some cards from that. Okay. What does the angels and spirit have to say to you today? The universe, advice, messages. Please guide number 1. Okay. Miracles. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, so be open for this situation to be resolved, though. I do feel like it's, as I said in the beginning, it's very much about you allowing yourself to feel it. Allowing yourself to set aside the space, to be in limbo, the hermit mode kind of, setting aside the time to really feel this through and let go. And maybe also have that conversation with this person that you feel that is not kind of helping you along. Like, if you feel like you don't get the support that you want, be honest about it. Stand your ground, kind of, okay? Passage. Okay, so there is a possibility to move forward into something new here. And that's also with the Fool, you know, stepping into the new. So it is also about having the courage to go forward. Okay? Not being stuck in the past, but have the courage to take this step forward. Okay, one more card. Happiness. Oh, beautiful. So there is potential for happiness in the situation. Okay? Underneath the deck, manifesting dreams. Yes. Again with the magic. So there is definite potential, but I do feel like you have to feel this through first, okay? In order for you to kind of get there. Now, ask yourself a yes or no question. Now we're going to look at your little ball here. And then we're going to look at your moon card. And then I'm going to draw some charms for you guys in the end, okay? So ask now a yes or no question that you would like to have answered. There might be that it's kind of both yes or no. Then we will ask for some more information, okay? But ask the question. What would you like to know? Yes or no? I'm turning it around now. No. Okay, so the answer is no. Okay, so what's the reason for that? Let us pull a tarot card on that. Why did they get a no? If you were hoping for a no, then that's good news. But if you weren't hoping for a no, then let's get into why is it a no. Okay, why is it a no, Spirit? Why is it a no? Five of Presents. Being pushed outside. Not being part of the group. Okay, so there might be a situation where you actually will not be accepted for who you are in this situation. If no was something you did not want to hear, then it's because you will not be accepted the way you should be for who you are. Okay? If you were hoping for a no, then that's that. Then you don't need this additional card. If you were not hoping for a no, then it's because this isn't for you. Okay? That's kind of the message. There is something better. Definitely something better happening for you instead of this. Okay? So that was the answer I got. So I hope that made sense. Okay, so let's pull a couple of charms as well in the end. Oh, no, wait a minute. We have to look at this beautiful moon card here. Okay, ready? I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. Beautiful. So it's about acceptance. As I said the whole time, you have to feel this through. You have to accept that the situation is the way it is. Feel it through. Let go. Okay? And then create more flow and pleasure. Because I do feel like that's kind of coming with the miracle cards here as well. But there is some work to be done. You need to feel this through first. Okay? So let's now look at the charms. Let's see what you get. Number one. Messages from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Okay, wow. Somebody needs to think outside the box. You know, that's the frame that what that represents. And this for me is about mending. It's a spool. And something needs mending. And it can, of course, be a relationship. You have to take this as it resonates with you. If you want to mend a relationship, then that's kind of where you need to have your focus. And that's where the miracles will happen. But it might also be mending with you. That you need to set aside the time to mend, okay, properly. You got the sign of the Gemini, so you might be a Gemini, or there might be a Gemini within your vicinity. But Gemini is also about communication, okay? You also got Sagittarius, so aiming for your goals. Could also be that you are a Sagittarius, or that you this person or that it is regarding is a Sagittarius. But it's also about aiming for what you really want in life. You might need to write something down here. You might need to journal. I don't know if you do that already, but that's very therapeutic. So when you're feeling things through, write it down in a journal, okay? That's also a way to kind of release things. So that's kind of an advice from the angels there. It takes time. It takes building one at a time. The Eiffel Tower was not built in a day. So be patient with yourself. I'm getting something in my throat, so that's a communication again. Wait a minute. Definitely message from the spiritual realm to speak your truth, to be honest, not only with others, but with yourself. Yeah, because I felt it straight into my throat. There might also be someone who's trying to reach you from your ancestors. This is for some of you, because when I get ancestors or angels to come visit, I often start coughing when I feel their energy come towards me. So for some of you, there might actually be someone who's trying to reach you, okay? So you got a bow, and that's of course putting on the nice stuff, dress up and meet up kind of thing, okay? You got Fatima's hand, which is telling me that the spirit is universe, angels are saying you are protected. The shell is a very feminine energy for me, but also emotions, the water. So as I said, dig deep, go down there and feel it through, okay? And again, a shoe with dress up, just dress up and show up kind of thing. There is something that might need your physical appearance. So make sure that you just dress up to the point where you feel content and strong, and then you meet up. Okay, that was the message for some of you. The butterfly tells me that you are in a transformation. Things are happening. Things are changing. You also got the seahorse, which is mating for life, together with the heart, which is made with love. So there might be for you the potential for a deep connection, which is kind of for life here, whether it be a friend or family member or a love relationship. Okay, so you have to take that as it resonates. It is a big tooth here. So what I've heard when I saw this was it's like pulling teeth. So there might be that you feel like communication with this person is so difficult that it's like pulling teeth. It's like they would never listen. It's so difficult. But then I would say, you know, yeah, be patient, stand your ground, just be honest, kind of do your thing. Be honest about what you feel, how you want things, and then it's up to the other person. There's nothing more you can do kind of thing, okay? There's a football here. Maybe you're a football interest, or maybe there is something about children or football, or maybe an invitation to play more. That could be. An airplane, it's travel, might be travel coming in the near future. And this is, of course, musician symbol, invitation for more music in your life, maybe, or maybe there is some. I'm also hearing sweet music when it comes to love relationships. So there might be a love relationship that you are in, or that is potentially coming, that will be rekindled, or that will bring sweet music, or there might be music that's kind of drawing the two together. Who knows? It's also an invitation to gain the eagle perspective here, to gain the bigger perspective. So make sure that you kind of sink down into your higher self, into your soul, and look upon the situation a little bit from that perspective, okay? You also have 2 gingerbread men here. That's very interesting. So there might be something, maybe you love to bake. Maybe you make gingerbread men around Christmas. Maybe there is an invitation to join someone to bake. Or maybe it's just kind of looking forward, if you are watching this in October when it's made, maybe it's just an invitation to look forward to the holidays. Now it's for Halloween, and then it's going to be Thanksgiving for some, and then of course it's Christmas. So enjoy the holidays, enjoy the nice stuff in life, put on the nice stuff, dress up for dinner on Thanksgiving and for Christmas, you know. Indulge yourself a little bit is what I feel with that, okay, number 1. Well, that's pretty much all I had for you. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And when you subscribe, then you have to remember to click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I upload weekly readings, pick-a-card readings, and also monthly zodiac readings. So if that's something that interests you, then please subscribe and help this channel grow. Thank you so much, number 1, for being part of this reading today. I wish you the very best. Until the next time I see ya. Bye. Okay, so removing some of these cards here. These can go. Okay, put those up there. And then number 2. Okay, number 2. So if you picked this beautiful image of the moon, then this is the reading for you. I'll put it over here. We will look at it later, and we will also look at the crystal ball later, which is a yes and no question. Because first we're going to do a reading with tarot cards, and we have actually 6 decks to choose from. Going to show them to you pretty quickly. This is the Tarot de la Nuit, which is number 1. Number 2 is the Heaven and Earth's Tarot, which looks like that. Number 3 is the Lisa Parker Familiar's Tarot, looks like that. Number 4 is the Dark Mansion Tarot. Number 5 is the Haunted House Tarot. And number 6 is the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to use this dice and I'm going to figure out which of these decks will be used in your reading today, number 2. Okay, so let's look at it. Number 6. You also got number 6. Number 1 also got number 6. Maybe there's something in that reading for you as well. Okay, so let's look at it. We're going to shuffle just a little bit, since I also used this in number 1. So make sure that we have new energies coming into you, number 2. And we're going to ask the angels and guides for information for you, messages for you. What is it that number 2 needs to know or needs to hear today? Okay, let's shuffle a couple of times and then we'll see. Okay, let's see what you get, number 2. It was my dog that... I don't know if you hear that beep, but it wasn't my dog that rolled over a toy. Okay, so 6 of presents. That's good news. 4 of presents. Okay. And then you got 9 of needles. Okay. And King of Needles. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's look at these energies. So what I feel here is there might have been a handout to you. You might have gotten something, either an inheritance or some extra money at work, or you got sold something and got some money in, or maybe you won something, or there was some extra stuff coming in, either in money or energy of some sort, okay? Now, this one is someone who's afraid of letting go. They're afraid of losing it again. So you're kind of holding tight onto it, because the reason why I feel that's the case for you is because the 9 of Needles comes up, and that's someone that has sleepless nights and are kind of afraid. So I would say that you're afraid of losing whatever you got here. It can be, of course, an offer of love. It can be an offer of money. It can be an offer of energy. You have to take it as it resonates, or friendship for that matter. And you're afraid of losing it again. So you're kind of holding on tightly. And that's what the 4 of presents or 4 of coins represents, or pentacles. Okay. So there's pentacles and swords and swords. Okay. Now, the King of Swords is someone who is a thinker, someone who is a good leader, someone who is very much intellectual, someone who's intelligent. But there can also be someone who is overthinking things, who is too much in their head. And that might also be the 9 of Swords, someone who's kind of stuck in a pattern, someone who's stuck in a certain way of thinking. So, because the 6 of Presents is normally also a card of give and receive, so it can also be an energy of what are you giving, what are you receiving, balancing that, and afraid of losing the little that you have gotten already. Okay, so that's kind of the initial energies that I feel now, but we're going to pull some more cards here. Okay, so let's see, what else do we get? Ace of Presents, good news. 5 of Presents. Not so good news. Oh, 3 of Candles, 3 of Swords. Wow, okay. And 3 of Needles. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, 3 of Swords. Sadness. Feeling hurt. 3 of Candles is waiting for your ships to come in. 5 of Presents is the same as 5 of Coins, feeling left out. And Ace of Presents is, of course, Ace of Coins or Pentacles, which is a gift. So again, I feel like something was given to you here, a gift or a surprise or some money coming in or something that you didn't expect or something extra. And then now you're really afraid of losing it. You're afraid of being pushed outside again, whether it be a gift of friendship, of love, or money, or whatever it is, you know. You're afraid of getting pushed out again or losing it again. So you're having sleepless nights, you know, hoping and expecting things to turn out, to come back, to flourish, to grow. And you're overthinking, and too much in your own ego here, I feel, and you're getting hurt. So that might be one way of looking at it. It also might be that you have expected things to come back, but it didn't, and that left you hurt. And now you're kind of thinking, okay, should I really invested in this in the first place? Should I have said yes to this offer in the first place? Underneath the deck is the Death card. So for me, that's transformation. It's not death as in death, okay? So there might be a need for shifting energies here, totally, okay? It might be a difficult conversation to be had here. There might be looking at your own energies, looking at the other person's energies, and seeing, are we really compatible? Is this really working? Am I happy here? Whether it be a work situation, a relationship, or whatever it is this something for me? Is this something we can work with? Can we find a resonance here? Can we vibe on the same frequency moving forward here? So these are questions I want to ask you and that you kind of need to look into, okay? Now, let's pull some oracle cards here, see what guidance your universe have for you. Angels or ancestors or spirits, guides have for you here. Let's see what you get, number 2. Sanctuary, okay. Yeah. Where is your sanctuary? Is it your home? Is it your family home? Is it your cabin, if you have one, your boat, the beach? Where's your sanctuary? Can you go there now and stay there while you're figuring this out? I feel the need for seclusion. I feel the need for being alone. I feel the need for not answering the phone, not being social, not being on social media for a while, just to figure this one out. That's kind of the invitation they're showing me in my head, and so that's kind of their advice here, okay? Go into your sanctuary and take your time in resolving this issue. Okay? Grace. So once you have kind of come out of this and you are talking to the other people involved in this situation, do it with grace. Do it from the heart. Do it with dignity. Do it with love. Okay? That's kind of what they're inviting you to do. And also accepting grace, that amazing grace into yourself from them. But they are saying wise woman here. So as I said, you know, be wise about it. Be smart about it. Be loving about it. Yeah. I feel like that was the message as well. And then one more card, please. Transmutation, the Phoenix, yeah. As I said here with the Death card, there is a potential for transmuting this entire situation. There is a potential for growth and for change. But this has to be a change where you go into your heart space and ask yourself, what is it that I truly want? And the energy field that I am in, is that compatible with the energy field that this situation or these people or this energy has? Okay? And be truthful to yourself about that. Okay? Be true to yourself about that. Now, I'm going to pull these 2 cards and then we're going to pull some charms. So first, we're going to look at this little card here. So now I want you to ask a yes/no question. And if it is... yeah, if you want it to be this or that, we have to pull some cards afterwards as well to explain why the answer was the answer it was, okay? So ask yourself the question now. A yes or no question. What is it that you would like an answer to? Ask the question now. Okay, let's look at it. Choose a new direction. Okay, so let's ask, why do we need to choose a new direction? Why do we need to choose a new direction? Why was the answer that? And it's also showing north and south. So that's also about following your north node, you know, following your life path. So, okay, let's look at it. Why was the answer that, Spirit? The Sun. Okay, so there is something better for you. Okay. That's kind of the message here, I feel. I feel like it's about following your north node. It's about being true to what you really, really want, okay? As I said, it has to do with energy. It has to do with where you are, where you resonate, and where other people resonate. And so what they're saying here, there might be something even better for you. Even though if you were hoping that it would be a yes, and that you really want to be there, then they're saying that there's something even better. Or if you were hoping that it would be a no, the same kind of. It's something that you maybe haven't seen yet that is on the horizon here. Okay? And it is underneath the deck. It's the 8 of Candles, which is the 8 of Wands. So something might happen kind of quickly as well here. Okay? Now, let's look at this before we look at some charms. This beautiful moon card. What was the message there? Every day I focus on what is important. Yes, exactly. What is important for you? As I said, what do you truly want? Is this for me? Does this resonate? You know, feel into the energy of you. What is it that will make you happy? What is it that you want? Right? Okay, let's pull some charms for you, number 2. Let's see what you get. Moving them over a little bit here so we get some more new charms. Woohoo! Okay. So you got the shell, and that for me is about femininity. It's about the feminine aspect. It's about motherhood. It's about feelings. It's about water element, of course. So it's about also diving deep into the emotional. Now, you also got a cat here. So that might be an invitation to be alone for a little while, to seclude yourself, to go in and just take the time to chill, as in take the time to really connect with the inner and to feel things through and to make sure that you follow your true north, you know. So you might need some time alone here. Now, this might be the letter W, but it also might be the letter M. So you have to kind of adjust that to where you are. It could be you or somebody else. Flower and butterfly. There's emergence. There's growth. Invitation for more nature with a leaf. But you have a moth here. And the moth is, of course, the moth to a flame. So make sure that you don't get pulled into someone's energy just because you are smitten by them, or because they have something that you want or that you believe you want, or let your ego kind of fool you into something that you might really not want or might not be good for you. So that's kind of what I feel with that. Now, this is a little gem, a little diamond. It's a blue one, if I can turn it over there. So that's about putting on the nice stuff, but it can also be a diamond in the rough. And it can also be, because it's with the crown here as well, it can also be some reward coming your way. It can be kind of put on the nice stuff and dress up and get and meet up kind of thing. So you have to take it as it resonates. But what I also see here is a baby foot and the crown that says princess and this little gem. So it can be princess or prince because of the blue maybe. So there might be a baby also coming, or someone in your vicinity or your family having a baby or a child. Might be something about a child happening in this situation as well. Now, you also have a boat here. So that might be travel. It might be that you have a boat or you wish to go on a boat. Or there might be actually an invitation for a vacation here coming your way. Okay, so that's cool. Anyways, number 2, I think this was all I had for you today. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I upload pick a card every week, weekly readings every week, and also zodiac readings every month. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another reading, number 2. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, so moving on. You have to put these away. And these. And these. Okay, and then number 3. And then just a sip of water before we start. Okay, number 3. So if you pick this beautiful picture of the moon, then this is the reading for you. I will put this card over here. We'll look at that last. And we'll look at this last also. A yes or no question. Because first we're going to look at some tarot cards. Now I have 6 decks to choose from today. So we're going to roll the dice to figure out which one is for you. Now the first deck is this one, which is the Tarot de la Nuit. And then we have this one, which is the Heaven and Earth's Tarot. And then we have this, which is the Lisa Parker's Familiars Tarot. That's number 1, 2, and 3 that I said now in that order. This is number 4, which is the Dark Mansion. We have number 5, which is the Haunted House Tarot. And number 6, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. Okay, so let's see what you get number 3. 5. Okay, so the haunted house. That's cool. Let's look at it. Put that over there. Okay, so let's shuffle and pull some cards for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. This is, of course, taped in October, as you can see on the decoration here. But whenever you found it, it was meant for you anyways. But if you see it in October, then happy Halloween. That's around the corner. So I hope you guys are doing well. Now let's see. You got the 10 of Wands here that popped out. So we're going to start there. And then the Knight of Wands. The King of Wands. Oh, and the Ace of Wands. A lot of wands. Jeez. Oops, I almost said that. Sorry. Okay. This is a lot of fiery energy, I must say, number 3. So 10 of Wands, of course, that's someone who has been maybe taking on a little bit too much, maybe too many projects, maybe you have been a little bit too giving, or maybe you have said yes to too many things, and now you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Now the Knight of Wands comes in with passion, comes in with new ideas, comes in with new energy, and wants something to grow. Now the King of Wands, of course, is someone who is very content. He is kind of on top of his game. He has found his balance, and he's a good leader. Now the Ace of Wands is even new ideas, new offers, and new energy. So there is a lot of energy happening, but the only thing that I'm worried about here is that it might burn you out a little bit, okay? So let's pull some more cards and see what we get. Oh, the Star. Beautiful. And the Emperor. Wow. The 8 of Swords. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck. The Knight of Cups. So I see that this is the page, actually. So this is the Knight of Cups. So a love offer coming towards you. Okay, now let's look at it. So I'm of course very drawn to this 8 of Swords here, feeling stuck, feeling like there is no way out, feeling trapped a little bit. So what I have a feeling about is that this is regarding work, career, projects, your time, you know, what you spend your time on. I mean, you might be retired, or you might be, you know, a stay-at-home dad or mom, or you might be just, you know, not kind of in a work situation. But what I would say is that it's regarding what you're spending your time and your energy on, okay? Whether it be hobbies or work or whatever, you have to kind of relate it to where you are. But I feel like you have said yes a little bit too much here. And now you're kind of feeling trapped in it, because you've said yes and you've given a kind of an idea, or you have started up something, and then all of a sudden, you know, everything is going fine. It's not that, but it's all of a sudden you're overwhelmed and you're feeling, oh my goodness, how am I going to get out of this? I've taken on too much. It's just, okay, I can't really see where I can say no now, because I've said yes too many times, or they're used to me saying yes. They're used to me coming there every day and doing this and doing that or whatever. So with the Star card is either you have sent up a prayer already and the universe is telling you, we have heard your prayer, or this is an invitation to do so. Connect with them and ask, be honest about what you want. Now the Emperor comes together with the Page of Wands. So for some of you, this is for some of you. For some of you, you are that person that comes with new ideas and new interests and everything, and to your boss or to a person that's kind of, man, I'm not so sure I like that. That you can give them 100 ideas and they will always be like, no, I know better. So that might be significant for some of you. That just kind of came to me, so I had to say it, okay? Anyways. No, so, but I do feel like, because I do feel like a stubborn energy in this. It is an Aries card, and not that Aries always is stubborn, but Aries is a leader type. Aries is someone who knows best kind of type energy. So there might be someone, as I said, that feels like they know best. But it might be you as well that actually do know best in this situation, okay? That has those new ideas. So take it as it resonates with you, okay? Now with the King and the 8, as I said, you know, outwards you seem like a person who has everything in order. Everything is fine. Everything is working the way you want it to. You're successful. Everything is moving. But inside you might feel trapped. You might feel like, you know what, I have started this. I have to finish it. There is no way out. Okay. So new ideas, new passion coming in, and there's a wheel of fortune. So there's possibilities for something new here. Okay. So there is a new energy possible for you to move into, and there is a loving connection that is coming towards you that want to help. Okay, so that's kind of what I feel about that. Now let us pull some oracle cards as well before we look at these two, and then I'm going to pull some charms for you guys today. Okay, number 3. Let's see. Let's see what the universe, the angels, and your guides, ancestors have to tell you. Activation. Spirit guardian of spring. Okay, so there might be something changing in spring. Maybe this offer will come in spring. That might be significant for some of you. But what also with spring, what I feel is something blooming, something blossoming. The seed will finally start growing with something new, is what I also feel with that. Now 3 and 6, 36 is 9. Numerology, and 9 is of course finishing something off. So I do feel like there is potential for saying, you know what, I'm done with that, let's move into something new. There is activation, so there might be an activation of your energy field. There might be an activation of some frequency within you. There might be a frequency upgrade for you. Okay, now more cards. Uncertainty. Thickest of thorns, yeah. So you should actually, it goes very well with this card here. You might actually just have to kind of acknowledge that things are a little bit uncertain right now, and that you are feeling trapped. Yes, and you might have to feel that for a little while. Even though I feel like there is a way out, and I feel like there's someone coming in to help, it might be that you just have to kind of feel that energy for a little while, because there might be some learning in this as well. But with the uncertainty, there is, as you can see in the card, a lot of potential in the card and a lot of butterflies. So I would say that there is some sort of transformation happening regardless. Okay, so that's also a message. And 4 and 3 is 7, which is kind of the divine. Okay, so divine intervention. Transmutation, yes. Okay, so 2 and 9 is 11, and that's the master number as well. There is transformation. There is potential for transmuting this energy. Okay. Underneath the deck, patience, yeah, 18, 9, so finishing something off, and it will take time, you know, it's, so be patient. This person might take a little bit of time before they come in, or this loving offer that's coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune might kind of have to be adjusted a little bit until it really is in your favor, but the transmutation is happening if you want it. Okay, but send the prayers up to the heavens so that they will guide you. But also a message from them saying, we've heard you. We know the situation. We know. But talk to them, okay? Now, ask your yes and no question. And we will look at it. And if it is, we will pull a card also on that to explain why the answer is the answer it is. But think of your yes-no question now. And get more information. Okay. I might not need some more explanation, but let's pull one tarot card anyways on that. Get more information. Why did we get that answer, please, spirit guides? Can you explain why did we get that answer? Or is there additional information regarding that answer that you would like to give us? Four of Pentacles, holding back. Okay. There might be some information that hasn't come to the surface yet. Somebody is holding back some information, and you might not be able to see the whole puzzle until that new information comes to the surface. So it's about looking for that information and getting that information, gathering that information before you make the decision. Okay. Underneath the deck, the Ace of Cups, which is emotions flows over. So there's another sign of something coming towards your loving relationship, but also prosperity. You know, something might blossom and come out of all of this. is what I feel. Okay, so let's look at your moon card before we make pull some charms. Beautiful moon card, and it says, I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. So an encouragement to indulge yourself, to nourish yourself. Make sure that you have enough. Make sure that you take care of you. Especially if you are in this situation where you've taken on too much, then I would say that make sure that you set aside alone time. Make sure that you log off and that you're not reachable at all times, you know, so that you don't get into that stuck feeling here, okay? Now, let's see. What charms do you get today, number 3? Let's look at it. Just a couple of charms for fun. Okay. A boat. So there might be a travel coming up, maybe a vacation. It seems like you need one. There might be a reward coming your way. Well, that's good news for all your hard work. They're saying that with Fatima's hand that you are protected here, okay? So they are following you. They are looking at what you do, and you are protected. There is a dragonfly, which is good luck. But there is also a bee, busy bee. As I said, you have taken on too much. There's also a peace symbol. It's what you need. You need more peace. Yes, exactly. You need to have a break and just chill and take care of you. Now, this is a hook, but it's also kind of a safety, kind of hooking onto something, staying hooked onto something. So there might be, for my feeling regarding that, is that you are hooked on work. You're hooked on giving. You're hooked on saying yes. You're hooked on this energy that's flowing through you, and you want to do stuff. You want to participate. You want to give. You want to do. But what they're saying here is that you need some peace and quiet. You need to take some time for you. The rewards will come in one way or another. You don't have to worry about that. So let down some of those sticks that you're carrying on your shoulders, okay? Don't be too busy here. Log off. Okay. Well, anyways, that's kind of what I feel with that, number 3. I hope this made sense for you. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So I appreciate you being here with me today, number 3. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you in a future reading. Until the next time I see you. Bye.